So, I'm a drummer, and I love Yelan Genshin Impact. So today we're going to be checking out a song that I get asked about a lot. That's Yelan's theme. Now this was previously known as Shadow in the Rain due to the name of Yelan's demo before they dropped the actual song through Hoyo Mix. Now the actual song title is Graceful Dexterity. It's not very long, but I get asked about it a lot because it's super jazzy and funky, and there's a lot of nuance as far as the drumming and percussion goes, and most of the percussion is actually done with the live drum set, so that's going to be pretty different from some of the other videos that we've done. Now if you haven't seen those other videos, be sure to check them out on my channel. I've got a whole playlist dedicated to it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, catch us streaming all week long. Let's go ahead and check out this song and see what the drumming's like on it. Now, it's probably worth noting that because of how long it was before we got the actual official audio for this song dropped, there were a lot of different remixes and fan creations and recreations of the song from the demo for Yelan. This is the official audio. Just want to make that clear that this is the official upload, so this is the exact same song that played in the Yelan demo. Whew. That upright bass. Ooh, walking it up a little bit there. I love the upright bass. There we had that, gosh, what's it called? The airnu? Am I saying that correctly? The airnu? Just a little bit. You can hear it just a little bit in the background, kind of filling a little bit of space. I've talked about it before. We hear it on basically every Leeway soundtrack, that instrument, and I freaking love that thing. See if you can hear it here. Just a little bit right there. Woo! Little hi-hat clicks. I think this is where it picks up, isn't it? Oh, I forgot about that build. And they do it again, right? So what's cool about that build there is as far as the percussion and the drum set is concerned, they're only building with the hi-hats. They're not adding in like the kick pedal or anything like that to add low into the build, because that's already there. I think the upright bass is still playing there, and then the strings are carrying a lot of the low end, so it's just the hats, which is a really interesting choice. Let's listen to that again and see what is creating that low end. I'm pretty sure it's just the upright bass. Oh, it's the piano. The bass is there too. The bass is there also. Mainly being carried by the piano, which is technically a... Woo! The piano is technically a percussion instrument. I wanted to get that out there before we got into like the big funky part. Take it back a sec. Oh, dude. That little build-in is so iconic. So this is a very straightforward drum beat. Yeah. And then they pick it up a little. Basically doing open and basically doing like open close hi-hats right there. That's in a lot of ways following like the old, the classic high school meme, the It's like the dance beat, which is what makes this so funky. That's not super common in jazz. This is a very jazzy orchestration and composition, but that hi-hat, that open close that's going not super common to just run it straight like that in jazz. Obviously, you open and close the hats to create space and little fills between bars and measures all the time, but to just do it like that is creating a really interesting contrast between the jazzy feel of everything else, and then it's essentially like just a good old-fashioned dance beat, which is what makes it move so well. Funky ass guitar. Woo! There's that earnu again, if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. It's hitting that main melody with the piano. Little build here. Oh. Oh! I thought they were going back in. Oh! Woo! Halftime! Yeah, buddy! You just picture like Yelan moving with like all those prism neon lights bouncing everywhere. This song is such a mood. Nice. Well, that is so much fun. That's cool. That's like a little snare roll, probably with fans, and then just a click on the hi-hat using, you know, the hi-hat pedal. They're rolling the snare. I thought the song was over. There's the. Yeah, go back. They're basically rolling the snare. They're using fans. And that's just the hi-hat closing. Just really, really cool. That's almost creating like a reverse swell, like the sound of a digitized reverse swell, but using acoustic drums. It's fantastic drumming. I'd be curious to know who did the drumming on this song because it's really, really good. I want to just start from the top and listen to it all the way through once without pausing and breaking it up or anything. Frankly, just to enjoy it. Because this is one of my favorite songs in the whole Genshin Impact soundtrack. And now I'm a Yelan main, all right? Yelan's my favorite character, so I am biased. Don't get it messed up. I am biased. However, it's just the jazzy feel and the funkiness of it and the way that they take that like techno EDM dance style beat. Obviously, it's not the exact same thing, but it's played on an acoustic drum kit tuned for jazz and with jazz cymbals, which are generally a little bit lighter and drier. And it just makes for a really, really cool dynamic. Of course, you just can't go wrong with an upright bass. And I love that part. We just have a simple little tap on the hi-hat, basically coming in on the opposite count of the bass. It's almost like the upright bass was playing the role of the kick drum for percussion right there. Again, just smart songwriting, smart playing. That part is so cool, the way it comes in with the strings. And now we're just moving, right, gamers? We're just moving at this point. It's hard to explain, man. The vibe on this song, it just puts a smile on your face. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's hard to listen to this song and not smile. That funky, you can barely hear this funky guitar in the background, but it's so nice. Do. I love that melody. And when they change it up on different instruments, you guys know me, I love it when they take the same melody and change it up with different instruments and different dynamics like they did right there. And this build is crazy. That's such a crazy build. There's like 2 false starts in it where you think they're about to go back into this, I don't know if we'd call this the chorus, but it's like there's 2 false starts where you think they're going to go straight in and then they don't. And now we get to hear that snare roll with the fans. That's so cool. There's a little pause right before that for a fill, which again is, it's just nice. The fills kind of break up the space, so it doesn't get overly repetitive. Nice. Man, I love that song. So that's Yelan's theme from the Genshin Impact soundtrack. Like I've said, it's a lot different from the other songs that we've listened to in this series of breaking down songs from a drummer's point of view. We've had big orchestrations with Latin opera singers. We've had the Fibonacci sequence putting math into songs. We've had all kinds of stuff. And it's like kind of relaxing to just have, I'd call it a more traditional song. More traditional instrumentation, and the jazzy feel is just awesome. And then, of course, like I said, that song, it's like nostalgic for me. Yelan was the first character that I really went all in on when I first started playing Genshin Impact. And like the demo, that was my first time seeing like a new character demo. And the music and the whole experience of like watching it live and like seeing all the reactions everywhere. I don't know. That song's always gonna feel nostalgic for me, which is fitting because it's just about my 1-year Genshin anniversary, which is kind of nice to think about. Either way, gamers, that's all we got for this video. Now, if you like it, thumbs up, of course, leave a comment. If you have other songs specifically that you want to see us do a video like this on, breaking it down from a drummer's point of view. Love the games, love yourself, and I love you. Bye!